Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch. They look like flower petals. If you like the stitch it's only 2 rows repeat. It's reversible, but it's gonna eat a lot of yarn. Yeah. Okay, this stitch works with multiples of 6 plus 3 more. So I chain my multiples of 6 here. So I'm gonna chain 3 more. So 1, 2 and 3. We're gonna yarn over the hook. We're gonna skip the first 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th chain we're gonna start doing the puffs. Pull up a loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over the hook, and go back again and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull the yarn through all these loops, yarn over, pull the yarn to the last 2, chain 3. Yarn over the hook, we're gonna go back into the same chain where we did this puff, and we're gonna do the second puff. Chain 3. And the third puff. We're gonna go back into the same chain and we're gonna do the third puff. You can make the puffs as high as you like when you pull these loops. So yarn over the hook, we're gonna skip the next 5 chains. So it depends how long you have the chain. You're gonna do like this. So you're gonna skip the next 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th chain you're gonna repeat. You're gonna do in there 3 puffs. So 1, the second and the third time you go in there, pull the yarn through all the loops, pull the yarn to the last 2, chain 3. So yarn over the hook, we're gonna go back into the same chain and we're gonna do the second puff. Pull the yarn through all those loops, pull the yarn to the last 2, chain 3. So we're gonna go back again into the same chain and we're gonna do the third puff. Okay, pull the yarn to the last 2, yarn over the hook. Again, we're gonna skip the next 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th, right there, we're gonna do the same 3 puffs. So once you go back again for the second time, yarn over the hook, go back for the third time. So pull the yarn through all the loops, then pull the yarn to the last 2, chain 3. So now we have 2 more puffs to make into the same chain. Chain 3. And the last puff. Oops. And now we're gonna chain 2, only 2 at the end when you reach the end, and you're gonna be left with 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. So yarn over the hook, you're gonna skip the next 2 chains, and in the 3rd chain you're gonna do a double crochet. Okay, now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, turn your work, and now we're gonna skip the first. We have the clusters of the clusters of puffs. So we're gonna skip the first one and the second one, the one in the middle, on top into the stitch. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Move to the next puff, the cluster, skip the first one and the one in the middle, the second one, you're gonna go right there on top of the stitch and you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 5, Okay, and now the last, you're gonna do the same. You're gonna skip the first puff, and in the one in the middle, the second one, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in the chain that you have right here on top there, you're gonna do a double crochet. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 chains at the end when you have to do the puff row, yeah, and 6 chains when you have to do the single crochet, chain 5, and so on. So now we're gonna work the puffs into the single crochet from the previous row. So yarn over the hook, go into the single crochet there on top there, into the stitch, and start doing the puffs. Yeah. So chain 3, yarn over the hook, and now we're gonna go back into the same, that single crochet, and we do the second puff, chain 3, yarn over the hook, and we go back again for the third puff to make into that single crochet. Okay, and now yarn over the hook, you're gonna move to the next, you're gonna skip this chain 5, and you're gonna move into the single crochet in there, and into the stitch you're gonna start doing the puff. Chain 3, yarn over the hook, and back into the same stitch, and we're gonna do 2 more puffs in there. It's a very easy stitch and it goes so fast, but yeah, it's gonna eat a lot of yarn. Chain 3, so we go back again into the same stitch for the third puff, now you're gonna move to the next, into the single crochet there, so yarn over the hook, into the stitch, you're gonna start doing the puffs. But I think it's nice to do a baby blanket for summer. So chain 3, yarn over the hook, go back again and do the second puff, chain 3, yarn over the hook, and go back again into the same stitch and do the third puff. And now we're going to chain 2 and yarn over the hook, find this is the 6th chain that we did, yeah, from, you know, previous row. So find the third chain, 1, 2, and 3, go into the third chain in there and do a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, turn your work. And now we're going to repeat the row with single crochet and chain 5. So you're going to skip the first cluster of puffs. You're going to skip the first one, the one in the middle, the second one, you're going to go in there and do a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Move to the next, you know, cluster of puffs, go into the one into the middle there, and chain 5 then. So you move to the next one, the one in the middle, on top there into the stitch, you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and the chain right next to the, on top here, next to the puff, the last one, gonna go in there and you're gonna do a double crochet. And now you're gonna chain 3, because you're gonna do the row with the puffs, you see. So yeah, well, the next row you're gonna yarn over the hook, you go straight to the single crochet in there, and you're gonna start to do the puffs. So you're gonna do 3 puffs there with 3 chains in between. So 1, 2, 3, and you go back again and you're gonna do the second puff, chain 3, and you go back for the third one. And this is it. This is very easy, the stitch. So yarn over the hook, you move to the next, you skip this 5 chain and you go into the single crochet, and you're going to place in there 3 puffs with 3 chains in between. Chain 3 and go back again. So once, twice, and 3 times chain 3, and you do the, and so on. And you have the last one, yarn over the hook, you're gonna go into the single crochet there, and you're gonna do the same 3 puffs with 3 chains in between the puffs. Chain 3, and you go back again for the second puff. Chain 3, and now you're going to do the last puff, the third one. Chain 2, so yarn over the hook, find the third chain. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, and 3. So this is the third chain. You're going to go into the third chain, and you're going to do a double crochet, and now you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now in each puff, the one in the middle, you're gonna go in here and you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 5, move to the next, in the one in the middle, single crochet, chain 5, and you reach the end here. Again, you're gonna go in there, the one in the middle, single crochet, chain 2, and the chain right here on top, you're gonna do a double crochet, and so on. This is the stitch. It's very easy and it goes really fast, but yeah, it's gonna eat a lot of yarn. So yeah, if you have yarn to get rid of and you want to go and buy more, have an excuse, well, then do that. Look at the stitch, it's beautiful. Okay guys, well, and this is the one that we worked today. Well, now this is the sample. Oh, well, if you like, give it a try. You might enjoy. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.